Faye and Malamapono. We have Faye here on her first day and Cody on his second day. And Faye has a question about what to do if someone tries to grab her backpack. So that's what we're going to cover for them. So one thing she's already doing that is not so bad is she's using both straps. These days you watch a lot of people that only have one, and if she only has one strap, it's easier to take it. I talked to her about 4 things to do. Now the first thing is your countenance, right? Is your environmental awareness. So as you walk along through life, instead of just looking at your phone or whatever, you want to be aware of your surroundings. So what we talked about is as we walk along, every 3 steps, I'm going to scan. So that way you scan left and right. So if Faye backs up a couple steps and she's walking toward me, I want her to see what's to her sides and back. So as she walks toward me, every so often, she's going to take a little look of the view. All right? And as she takes in that view, anyone that's looking at her bag in a predatory manner knows that she sees them. And that preempts the problem. So that's our first thing. Our second thing is how we carry the bag. So you'll see a lot of people doing this. This is easy for her to grab and take away. Go ahead. She reaches in. My bag! Okay? So we don't want that. So it's a little bit better to do this where I have both straps on. It's a little bit better to do this where you have both straps. You can also go kangaroo style and carry it backwards. But my personal recommendation is actually like a sling bag. Because now, like a seatbelt, this is connected to your body. And if it's around you this way, it's much more difficult. It's like carrying a baby in a storm. It's easier for you to hang on to. And it's something that the bad guy will see from far away and go, oh no, maybe not her bag. All right? Now, if that happens though, we still have some solutions. All right. So I'm going along, and if I did the worst case scenario version and Cody grabs my bag, right, I'm going to swim toward it like a hula dancer. My bottom hand grabs the strap, my top hand wraps his arm, and then down he goes, all right? Now, let's say I was a little smarter, okay, and I was doing this in front like I recommended, and he still grabs the bag. I'm going to ignore his hands, and I'm going to swim over toward you, and again, down he goes. So now that we have those 2 different tactics to try, Faye's going to do it to us. So first tactic, she feels this. She turns over her right shoulder. She's going to turn to her right. Her bottom hand's going to grab the strap, and her top hand wraps my arm. Okay, and she just steps behind me. And she goes swimming. And I fall in the lake. Okay, now I'm foolish enough to try to attack someone that I don't know is a ninja. And I go to grab her bag. She ignores my grab, swims over both of my arms, steps behind my leg, and just down I go into oblivion. And she's on her way to freedom and safety. So Cody comes up, but he gets a surprise from the ninja. Here comes Cody, but the ninja knows he's coming, and it's downtown. So Faye has her bag in sling carry for EDC, but Cody comes up. She's ready for him. Down he goes, and she's on her way to safety. Ironically, when Cody got here, he was wearing his backpack. So Faye's question can serve him as well. So if I'm coming up behind him and he feels this pull, he's just going to turn toward the pull. He turns toward me and swims and steps behind me, and see you later, alligator. Now, if he's carrying his bag in reverse carry sling for his EDC needs, and I'm foolish enough to grab this from the front, and he ignores my grab, swims over me, and steps, and down I go! Aloha. All right, so that was today's lesson for Faye and Cody. 4 ways to improve your safety if you're carrying a bag out in the world. Way 1, preemptive awareness. Search and scan your environment so that you see a problem before it happens, and so any potential bad guys know you're ready and they choose someone else, all right? So that's way 1, okay? Way 2 is in the moment when you feel that someone's approaching you, you can preemptively turn to them and go, oh, excuse me, can I help you? with your securing grab. That's before any actual interaction or altercation. Okay? Way 3 is if they don't disappear, you keep going with that swim, step behind them, and drop. Way 4 was we're preempting by carrying the bag in a different, more secure way. And worst case, we go back to stage 3, where if we need to, we can wrap their arms and take them down. So that's 4 ways to answer Faye's question about how to be safer in the world while you're carrying your geek.